am in need of this massage. Thank you so much for squeezing me in. And those bells that you're about to hear, that's going to be the sound of me walking through your doors. Yes. You dressed yourself with those hands.
Not having this fight with you again, Jax. We always end up in the same place, opposite corners.
The case against Sonny is in the hands of the jury, and Michael didn't have to testify, so why are you still so mad at me?
Michael!
Why am I still mad at you?
Yeah.
Because all of this is your fault. I mean, if it weren't for you, Michael wouldn't be living like a fugitive. Morgan wouldn't have come home in tears because your hand-picked prosecutor made him cry on the witness stand. We'd still be together. And Jocelyn would get to know her father on a full-time basis. That's why that
was your call. You're the one that wanted the separation, remember?
That's because you cared more about putting Sonny in prison than the welfare of your family.
How can you say that? You of all people, how can you say that? I am concerned about our kids, especially when it comes to the danger that Sonny poses to their lives every single day. And you want to know what really did it for me? Michael in a coma for a year because of a bullet that was meant for Sonny. Okay? Now, I'd rather take Michael on an island any day of the week over that.
Around, doing whatever you want, and never having a doubt at all about how flippin' righteous you are.
And as far as Morgan is concerned, I am sorry. I told Claire putting a 12-year-old boy on the witness stand to testify against his own father was not okay. But he didn't suffer any permanent damage, did he? Sonny in prison guarantees Morgan's safety from the mob for the rest of his life.
How does that feel, being right all the time?
Feels great.
I mean, walking around, doing whatever you want, and never having a doubt at all about how flippin' righteous
You know what?
you are.
We're just going to keep going round and round in
That's what I
circles.
said. I told you I didn't want to talk about it.
We're not going to agree when it comes to Sonny, so let's... I wish that you could see that I love you guys, I love my family, and I would do anything to protect you, okay? At any cost.
Okay. If no one else in your life is going to tell you this, I will. You are about to throw away the best thing that'll ever happen to you. This must look like, okay, I don't know what this must look like, but I can assure you that I do not spend my days crouching around behind bars trying to listen in on people's arguments, but I dropped my phone, I went to pick it up, you guys came in, you were already arguing. It was about 2 seconds before it was a little too late for me to just pop up and say hi.
Doesn't entitle you to an opinion.
But you know I got one, right?
Maybe you could stifle it.
Okay, look, Carly, look at I know that we're on opposite sides of something pretty big here, okay? But I can still consider you a friend, and call me an optimist, but I'm hoping that when this whole thing blows over, that maybe we can pick up our friendship where we left off. Or am I just whistling in the dark here?
I can maybe see that down the road, kind of.
Okay. Then I'm going to tell you what I think. No. Make that what I know. Honey, if you drive Jax away, you are going to regret it.
Me drive Jax?
Yes. You're being very harsh and unforgiving here. Okay, I'm not telling you that you don't have the right to what you're feeling. Your hurt and your betrayal and whatever, but you voiced those feelings. You got to make sure that you've been hurt and then move the hell on. Okay, hope for something better in the future. And if you don't get it, then, hey, at least you tried, you know?
You make it sound really easy, and it's not.
Well, it's as complicated as you're gonna make it. Okay, I could be totally wrong here, but this is what I see. I see that you may be so caught up in nursing grudges and being right that you're losing sight of everything you stand to lose here.
You couldn't be more wrong. What I stand to lose is all I see. It's all I think about. It's all I used to think about. How I finally have it all, Olivia. A husband who I love more than anything, who finally loves me back the same way. 2 spectacular boys, a baby girl on the way. A beautiful house to anchor this amazing family I'm so lucky to have. And bam, it blows up in my face. I mean, you want to talk about nursing grudges? Go find Jax. Have a conversation with him. Let him tell you how he destroyed his family so he could stoke his grudge with Sonny. He lied to me. He manipulated my family, and I don't know how I go back to Jax after that.
And I guess you gotta leave him.
I don't know how I do that either. I'm not mad at Jax for going after Sonny. I mean, those two have been trying to destroy each other for years as they pass each other on the docks. What's different this time is that Jax plowed right over my kids to do it.
Okay. Obviously, Jax didn't think about all the consequences to Michael and Morgan when he helped Dante go after Sonny. Right? And I get it that your boys got hurt, but this is what you gotta think about. Is it gonna lessen or compound that hurt if you and Jax break up?
Honestly, I don't think Michael would care. I mean, he would be sorry for me, and he wouldn't want to see me upset. But he's not as close to Jax as he used to be. And Jax's actions against Sonny has eroded Michael's trust. Morgan's a different story. And I would never say this where Sonny could hear it, but Jax has been more of a father to Morgan than Sonny ever was. But Jax has had constant access. He used to make him breakfast every morning. He used to take karate with him. He picks him up after school. Morgan adores him. And Morgan would be very hurt and disillusioned if we split up for good.
Okay. Now throw Jocelyn into the mix.
Olivia, God knows that I don't want to deprive that precious little girl of her wonderful father, you know. And I don't want to deprive myself of my husband. But there's got to be a line somewhere.
I hear you. Okay, but here's the thing about drawing lines. Sometimes you go so far past that line that you just can't ever get back over. Okay, Jax did a bad thing. Right? But his motives were pure. Even noble. Okay, he put the thing on the line that he values most. That's his family, in order to save it. And that's pretty freaking awesome. Okay, maybe you can't see that right now because you're so hurt and you feel so betrayed. But I will tell you right now, you throw Jax away and he ain't gonna stay lonely for long.